Okay. So how to keep taking user inputs till the user wants? So we had seen a few ways कि एक वेरिएबल ले लेते हैं, वेरिएबल which will be checked against कि whether till the time the variable happens to be y or yes or any other thing that you give or even integer, it will go inside, it will print that message or do that work which you want to do, and then at the end it will again ask for a new entry in the variable. If the new entry also happens to be the same y, then it will again come inside, will do the work, and then again ask for a new entry. So till the time you keep on giving this variable input, which makes this header, while header true, till that time the loop will be going on and on. The moment the user enters anything other than y, even the capital Y, that is y in uppercase, the loop will terminate. या यहाँ पे 1 ले लोगे तो make sure कि यहाँ पे input की जगह int input कर दो. You just change this input to int input, and then till the time you are entering an integer value which is only one, then your loop will keep on running till the user wants, and the moment the user enters anything else, any other number, your program will terminate. नेक्स्ट हमने देखा था कि while true लिखेंगे तो this always results in an infinite loop. अच्छा, प्रियंका बोल रही है सर can you upload the notes of revision 21 till today? Okay, I'm so sorry Priyanka, you should have reminded me. ठीक है, and did you go through the video जो that 1 or 2 classes you have missed? I'll upload the notes today for sure, and if I forget, get hold of me and hold my collar and ask for it. Okay, excellent. ठीक है, right? So till the time this is true लिख दोगे तो by default it is true. मतलब it is the simplest form, it will never be false and it will always tend to run in an indefinite cycle. मतलब infinite loop बन जाएगा. It will always come inside, do the work, go up, always finds it true, it will again come down. इस तरह करके ये repeat होते रहेगा cyclic way में. Okay, but what we will do is the moment we enter inside the loop, we will ask for the variable where we will ask for the user's choice. If the user enters y, उसके बाद हम लोग if else loop, if else का ये ब्लॉक चला रहे हैं, कंडीशनल स्टेटमेंट्स. तो if the moment till the time this is y, so यहाँ पे y डाल दिया है मान लो, if you have given y, so this will result in true, it will print high. Okay, it will again go up. Again if you have given again this true will result in true, it will come inside. Again you are accepting a new value in ch. ठीक है, ch में फिर से you have, if you have given y, this will again result in true, again it will print. But मान लो third time if you have given anything other than y, कोई letter या string and whatever, which is not lowercase y, then this will result in what is this if header being false, it will result in the if header being false, and instead of going into if block, it will come down to else block, where it will find the break statement, and the function of break statement is to come out of the current for loop or while loop. So which is the current for loop or while loop? Immediate. So this block will be exited and it will come out. Okay, remember, if is not a loop, if is used to do a work which is only single task but may have multiple possibilities. But in order to repeat work more than once, one or more than once, you will use while loop or for loop. The loops are used for repeating the same task or similar type of task again and again. If else is used for accomplishing only one single task, but it may have more than one possibilities on which outcomes may be based. So break comes out of not for but loop. If for, sorry, ifs not if statements but of loop. So ऐसा नहीं है कि बस इसके बाहर आएगा and it will still be inside the while loop. ठीक है, break जहां भी रहे, it will come out of the loop which contains it. So though it is inside the body of if, but if is not a loop, therefore it won't come out only of if, but which is the loop which is containing it. It is the while loop which is ultimately containing it, so it will come out of the while loop. Okay, so जैसे ही this will result in any other character, which of course the user will read and understand. Okay, now it's enough, I don't want to print this message again. Then the user will press anything other than y in lowercase, and then else block will be hit, and as a result of which break statement will be executed and program will terminate, because no other statement is outside the block of the while. और कोई statement होता तो वो execute होना शुरू हो जाता. Okay, ये बताओ ये clear है? We stopped at this point yesterday.
Clear.
Okay, good. Right. अब इसी पे बेस था हमारा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Yeah, well, okay, yeah. What was our next question? Next question is, write a program that keeps printing the table of different numbers entered by the user as long as he or she desires. ठीक है, तो अब यहां पे भी डिजायर वाला बात आ गया है. मतलब क्या, you will do something similar. या तो you use while true वाला approach, or या तो you will give ch equals to something on the top, and based on that you will do. So you will have to run this program till the user wants. So outer structure will be same as per what we have just discovered. So this question is, write a program to accept a natural number from the user to keep accepting. Rather, I'll change to keep accepting natural numbers from the user and print the table of each number. Exit or terminate the moment user indicates so, or user desires. उसी टाइप का है, वर्डिंग्स आई हैव चेंज्ड बट द प्रोग्राम इज सेम. इसमें क्या करेंगे? सॉल्यूशन. फर्स्ट वी हैव टू फॉर्म दैट स्ट्रक्चर जिसमें कि यूजर का विश अकोमोडेट हो जाता है. सो व्हाट वाज दैट स्ट्रक्चर? ओके, लेट्स से मैं while ट्रू वाला ही लेता हूं. While true. Okay, and then I'll take a choice from the user. Choice is input. Press Y to continue, or anything else to exit. Anything else to exit. और let's say इसको थोड़ा और better बना देते हैं. I will ask for this input at the end. चलो ठीक है. I'll tell you what I wanted. Then you will ask for the number from the user. Or let's not ask. Let's check. If ch is equals to y, they will be together, is double equals to y. That means user wishes to continue. Then this section will accept the number and print its table. It's print its table. else program will terminate. ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ हमारा स्ट्रक्चर होगा. So what we are going to write here in this line here, we will ask for int input. ठीक है, and then we'll write the code for printing the table. Okay, what will be the code for I in range 1 to 11, इसके ब्लॉक के अंदर में print n multiplied by I. Okay, so this is your program. ये देखो, ये समझ में आया या नहीं? Every time you will press Y, program will get inside the body of if. ठीक है, और if में फिर से नया नंबर मांगेगा and that new numbers table will be printed. ठीक है, again you will go back, if you again give ch में Y, n will again get a new value from int input. This if will result in true and then it will ask for a new number in n, then that number का फिर से table you will print. ठीक है, and then the moment you will give anything other than Y in lower case, the program will go to else block where it will find break statement, and break which tends to come out or which comes out of the loop of the while or any loop will terminate the program. ठीक है, चलो, seems all of you have got it. Good. So more or less हम लोग for और while का सब कुछ कर लिए हैं. ठीक है, ठीक, छोटा सा प्रोग्राम देख लें क्या? फिबोनाची सीरीज बचा हुआ है, चलो देख लेते हैं. दैट इज रिलेटेड टू फॉर लूप में क्वेश्चन था दैट वी हैव मिस्ड. राइट अ प्रोग्राम टू प्रिंट the first 20 terms of Fibonacci series. First 20 terms of Fibonacci series. First 20 terms. Okay. So first of all, what is Fibonacci series? Fibonacci series क्या होता है? 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, and so on. Can you find anything which is generating the terms? Any logic behind it?
आगे के दो नंबर को ऐड करके बन रहे हैं.
हाँ, any number is the result of sum of any term is the result of the sum of previous two terms. ठीक है, right. तो but there is two exceptions in this series. वो दोनों exception कौन सा है?
0 and 1.
0 and 1, first two term. क्योंकि थर्ड टर्म ऑनवर्ड्स तो यू कैन अप्लाई द लॉजिक कि फर्स्ट टू टर्म्स का जो सम होगा वो तुमको दे देगा. बट फॉर द फर्स्ट एंड द सेकेंड टर्म, अगर फर्स्ट टर्म को देखते हो तो देयर इज नो टर्म बिफोर इट, तो वो कैसे आएगा? सेकेंड टर्म इफ यू आर सीइंग देयर इज नो टर्म, देयर इज only one term before it, but there is no second term before it. So again, that is not possible to generate. Okay, therefore the first two terms we will take as hard coded values in our program. वो हम लोग assume कर लेंगे कि this is the first term and this is the second term. ठीक है, and then 20 terms बोला है, तो we will generate based on these two terms, we will generate the rest of the 18 टर्म्स, ठीक है। तो अगर तुम देखोगे तो इसमें क्या है, let's say if you start with two fixed values a and b, where a is 0 and b is 1, so a will be the first term and b will be the second term. Sorry. Then what will be the third term? Third term will be c, which will be equals to a plus b, right? तो तीन टर्म जनरेट हो गया, हार्ड कोडेड वैल्यूज ले लिया फर्स्ट टू टर्म्स को, तो थर्ड टर्म वी गॉट एज सम ऑफ ए एंड बी. फॉर फाइंडिंग द फोर्थ टर्म व्हाट विल हैपन? फोर्थ टर्म को फाइंड करने के लिए यू विल हैव टू मेक जो बी था पहले उसको ए बना देना है, एंड द वॉट एवर वॉज सी यू हैव टू मेक इट एज अ न्यू बी, ठीक है. देन ओनली द फोर्थ टर्म विल बी इक्वल्स टू ए प्लस बी, ठीक है. सिमिलरली ये मान लो तुम्हारा इसको इंडिकेट कर रहा है, बी इज इंडिकेटिंग दिस, ओके, सी इज इंडिकेटिंग दिस. नाउ नेक्स्ट राउंड में A will become this, B will become the whatever was C, ठीक है, and C will be obtained by finding the new sum of A and B, that is the new values of A and B, ठीक है. For third round में क्या होगा? Then whatever was, अब देखो फोर टर्म्स निकल गया, फिफ्थ टर्म निकालने के लिए in order to find the fifth term you will have to find the sum of third term and fourth term. So whatever was the latest B, that should become as A, okay, and whatever was the latest C, that should become as B, and then ये जो है fifth term you will get as C is equals to A plus B. तो latest A क्या था 1, latest B क्या था 2, तो C will be equals to 1 plus 2 3. So इस तरह करके every time you get the sum of the previous two, next term will be found by making the last B as A and making the last C as B, and then again find the sum of A plus B, ठीक है. So this process of finding the sum of previous two terms, displaying the current new term, then for the next term again changing last B to A and last C to B, and then again finding the new C, ठीक है. This process will repeat on, ठीक है. How many times? 18 times. Why 18 times? Because first two terms you have generated as the hard fixed or hard coded values, that is A and B, ठीक है. तो इसका एक बार सॉल्यूशन लिखते हैं, उसको फिर से एक बार देखेंगे, देन इफ यू हैव डाउट लेट मी नो, ठीक है. Let us see the solution. Solution में क्या करना है? सबसे पहले we have to take the hard coded values of A and B because there is no mechanism to generate the first two terms. तो ठीक है प्रशांत, let's see, मैच करो. So let's say term one नहीं, A B C लिख लेते हैं, चलो. A is equals to 0, B is equals to 1, ठीक है. उसके बाद तुम्हें पहला दोनों टर्म प्रिंट करना है, तो you will write print A and then print B. So पहला दो term you have assumed 0 and 1 because there is no logic to generate the first two terms, and then you immediately printed it. So your first two terms have been generated. Now you have to generate the remaining 18 terms. और 18 terms में ये वाला logic जो है, B को A करना और C को B करना, and then finding the new C, you have to repeat this logic 18 times to generate the next 18 terms. So you know how many remaining terms are there? 18, and what logic is to be applied 18 times? So let us write a loop for generating the rest of the 18 terms. This is printing first term, printing second term, and here printing rest of the 18 terms. तो रिमेनिंग जो 18 टर्म्स, क्योंकि दो टर्म तो प्रिंट हो गया है ना, नाउ ओनली नेक्स्ट 18 प्रिंट करना है. सो एंड द लॉजिक वी नो कि ये लॉजिक क्या है. तो 18 के लिए 18 टाइम्स का लूप चलेगा, तो यू नो the number of terms to be generated and what logic has to be applied again and again for the next 18 times. So you know the logic work to be done 18 times. अच्छा ठीक है अभिषेक. Okay. So number logic and the type of work is known beforehand. So for loop will be used. So we will write for I in range for loop which will repeat 18 times. So either you write 0 to 17 or 1 to 0 to 18 or 1 to 19. Let's say I go with 1 to 19. Okay. Now what you have to do is, how do you find the C? Third term कैसे निकलता है? C is equals to sum of previous two terms a plus b. तो a 0 था, b 1 था. For first time when I becomes 1, c will become 1 again. Then you immediately print c. तुमने c print कर दिया. The moment you print c, what will be the output you will be getting? This 1. ठीक है, third term भी generate हो गया. In order to generate, so that fourth term is generated, before that you will need to make the last b as a and last c as b. So you will write a is equals to b, okay, and b is equals to c. बस. So इससे क्या होगा? The moment it will go to generate the fourth term, when I is equals to 2, it will come again inside. It will find a new c which will be based on the modified last round में जो a और b modified हुआ था उसके basis पे. तो last round में a was modified to b which is 1 and b was modified to c which is 2. ठीक है, तो 2 plus 1 का sum आएगा 3. You will print c 3 again. The moment you will print 3, you will make the current value of b, ठीक है, as a and current value of c जो अभी just sum निकाले हो as b. And next time, for the third time when the loop will run, c will be calculated as the sum of change a and b. So this way 18 times this process will repeat and you will get all the sums one by one. मतलब ये of course because you are changing line, तो you will get 1 0 1 1 2 3 5 ऐसे करके you will get. ये प्रोग्राम देखो and let me know कि you have understood. If there is a doubt, I'll explain again. Okay. अजय, कीर्तना,
Understood, sir.
okay, प्रियंका, सौरभ, प्रियंका, did you understand? Okay, good. ठीक है, तो बस एनालाइज करके बनाओगे तो समझ में आ जाएगा. ठीक है, तो ये है. Now we have seen most of the questions of मतलब कि जितना प्रैक्टिस करते थे कर सकते थे for and इसमें while में. तो I think we are comfortable with the basics. ठीक है. Now we'll start with what is known as. अब देखो थोड़ा सा हम लोग रिविजिटिंग डेटा टाइप्स. Revisiting data types. तो डेटा टाइप्स में क्या क्या होता है देखो. So let me write it in different color. Data types. They are broadly of two types: built-in and user-defined. User-defined data type, which of course includes class, objects. ठीक है? It's not in your syllabus, so we need not worry about them. Okay, built-in data types के अंदर में we have seen few different subcategories. Built-in means already existing in Python. Already existing in Python. Okay, so इसमें कौन-कौन से हैं? Numeric. Numeric के अंदर में what all things you get? You get int, float, and anything else? Complex. ठीक है? Okay. Then you have strings. Strings अलग नहीं लिखेंगे, strings को एक साथ लिखेंगे. This another type of data type is the sequence types. Sequence types. Sequence types के अंदर में you will get some data types which are like this. Strings, lists, and tuples. Okay, and then you have mapping type जिसके अंदर में you will get a single, that is dictionary. Prashant, dictionary is not in the sequence type. They are called sequence types. They belong to the same family of sequence types because sequence type means that values, characters, elements, जो भी बोलो, elements, items are stored in, just a minute. Okay. Items are the sequence type means that the value items are stored in sequence one after the other. In sequence one after the other. Okay. In other words, that is, they are indexed. The value which comes first is stored first. ठीक है, इसका एग्जैक्ट मीनिंग देखेंगे, बट जस्ट अभी के लिए हम लोग यहाँ हैं. ठीक है, सो वी हैव सीन, वी हैव कवर्ड दिस int, float. कॉम्प्लेक्स में कुछ ज्यादा है नहीं, मतलब if you want to see how complex works, we have already seen. Okay, so you can assign 3 plus जस्ट मिनट, क्या था इसमें, जे, हाँ, देन यू कैन प्रिंट ए, तो वो कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर की तरह इमेजिनरी एक्सेस, इमेजिनरी पार्ट एंड रियल पार्ट वैसे करके दिखाएगा, ठीक है। तो दैट इज देयर। कुछ होता था, इवन आई डोंट रिमेम्बर, लेट्स सी, ए डॉट इमेजिनरी कुछ था, आई एम फॉरगेटिंग इट। जब देखने दो मुझे, आई एम फॉरगेटिंग, इमेजिनरी पार्ट IMG या समथिंग फंक्शन वाज देयर। रियल से देखते हैं, शायद रियल में काम करेगा। रियल ऑफ ए, नहीं रियल भी नहीं है, फॉरगेटिंग दैट मेथड। Imaginary part of a complex number in Python. Hmm, let me see. Hmm, कहीं तो था ये, शायद मैथ्स मॉड्यूल में होता था। अच्छा, हाँ सॉरी, वो दैट इज नॉट अ फंक्शन, वो उसका अंदर में वेरिएबल डिफाइंड है। एंड आई डॉट इमेज इमेजिनरी, सो यू कैन सी हियर, ये था। और उसका इफ यू वांट टू सी द रियल पार्ट, तो you will have to write a dot real, so it will give you 3.0, and if you have to see the imaginary part, a dot imaginary, ठीक है। फिर then normally you can add subtract, वो सब normal mathematics की तरह चलता है। remember a मतलब वो है ना, मतलब कि कोई नंबर प्लस 5j इस तरह का फॉर्म में रहता है, जस्ट कीप इन माइंड, nobody will ask but worst केस के लिए, ठीक है। so though we have seen it briefly, but उतना ज्यादा यूज नहीं करना है हम लोगों को, okay। Then we are coming to strings. So we are starting discussion on the data type family, which is known as sequence. Because they belong to the same family, most of the properties of these three types will be same. Okay. So here I'll write as in the same family, most of the properties are same. Most of their properties and features are, features bolo, characteristics bolo, characteristics are same. Okay. ठीक है. So we will take one by one, and then the moment we discuss this, you will come to know yes, most of their characteristics are same. Okay. We'll start with strings. I'll take 10-15 minutes more. उसके बाद I'll leave. So we are now starting with strings, rather data types. Inside data types, we are starting, just a minute. Who's calling? एक मिनट दो दो. Okay. Okay. Data types. Inside data types, we'll be seeing sequence types, and inside sequence types, we will start with the discussion on strings. अच्छा, आज भी इको आ रहा है. अब क्या करें यार, मतलब घर में कुछ सामान ला के ढालना पड़ेगा, फिर वो ऑब्जेक्ट्स विल ऑब्जर्व वॉइस, तो फिर इको कम होगा. ठीक है, चलो ठीक है. आई होप यू आर एबल टू फिगर आउट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. प्रशांत, बता दो. एकदम नहीं समझ में आ रहा तो देन आई विल मेक सम अरेंजमेंट्स. अच्छा, ठीक. So we'll start our discussion with what you call is data types, and then sequence, and then strings. Okay. So coming to strings, okay, anything enclosed within single, double, or triple, single, double, or triple quotes is a string. Okay. Hope you remember we have discussed this single quote, double quote, triple quote. What is the use of triple quote?
Multi-line command.
Multi-line?
I mean, if you have a long string, you can use you can expand it to multiple lines using triple quote.
That's if you are having let's say a string which is spanning across multiple lines, then this will be suitable. Triple quotes for multi-line strings. Okay, this is for single line strings. Okay. Right. उसके बाद क्या होता है? एग्जाम्पल. उसका एग्जाम्पल क्या हो जाएगा? हेलो, हाय. ठीक है, कुछ भी ले लो. ABC 1 2 3. Have I discussed escape sequences earlier in this revision round? किसी को याद है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. ठीक है. So anything that will be enclosed within double quote, single quote, or triple quote, that will be a string. Now we have to see some of the features of strings. So features or properties. What are the features? Features हैं इसके. First, concatenation we have seen. Concatenation में क्या होता है?
प्लस साइन यूज करके ऐड
हाँ,
करें.
merging of two strings, merging of two strings to produce a new string, produce a new string. ठीक है? Then you have replication or repetition. You have, इसका एग्जाम्पल क्या हो जाएगा? Hi plus hello will give you single string, that is hi hello. Okay. Here you have concatenation symbol. कौन सा होता है? Symbol, अच्छा यहाँ नहीं, इधर मार्क कर देना. This is concatenation symbol. Okay. Third is you have replication में क्या होता है? Multiplying a string with an integer to form a single new string with original string repeating one by one. थोड़ा इसको अच्छे इंग्लिश में लिख लेना, लिख सकते हो तो one by one. हाँ, yes Priyanka, that was plus correct. Repeating one by one, number one by one. How many times? N times. What is n? N is integer mentioned.
बस सर आज के लिए इतना काफी है.
काफी है.
हाँ.
चलो इसका एग्जाम्पल लिख के छोड़ देता हूं. एग्जाम्पल hi into 4. तो remember there won't be any space, कोई space नहीं होगा. वो one after the other continuous fashion में होगा. ठीक है. So I'll stop here.